In the gray half-light of dawn, somewhere in the warm cradle of the Caribbean Sea, the air felt wrong. The clouds hummed too low, dragging their swollen bellies just above the waves. And in their folds, a sickly green shimmer pulsed, an omen of the technology born far from these waters, deep in the laboratories of Boghold's marshes. Then, the horizon cracked open. From east to west, the FROG-9 Skipper missiles carved their paths across the sky. Their vapor trails did not drift like smoke, but snapped and recoiled like the tongues of colossal amphibians, tasting the air, testing it, claiming it. Below them, two small Venezuelan fishing boats bobbed peacefully, oblivious to the ritual beginning overhead. The men hauled their nets with practiced ease, listening only to wind and water. They had no idea the world above them had already turned its eyes their way. Then the radio chatter began. A cold voice broke through the static. Boghammer Squadron locked, targets acquired. Moments later, the roar of engines swallowed the sea's quiet. A formation of swamp green bombers tore across the sky, each emblazoned with the new Department of War insignia. Not an eagle, not a shield, but a squat, wide-mouthed Boghold frog, its eyes glowing a tired ancient gold. America's heraldry had changed, and in the lead jet, Pete Hegseth leaned forward, aviators glinting, jaw set. The faintest trace of the Bog Pigs remix of War Pigs humming through his headset, a song he personally insisted be added to the official strike playlist. Beside him, the weapons officer shifted uneasily. "Sir," he said, voice brittle, "these are just fishermen." Pete didn't look at him. The corners of his mouth curled upward, not into a smile, but something stranger, something older. A look men in Boghold acquire shortly before they say the word bog too casually. "Relax," Pete muttered. "We're not killing them. This is field testing. Poor bastards are just data." A mucus green safety cover clicked open with a squishy, unpleasant sound. Beneath it, in raised swamp font, BOG, bioosmotic gel encapsulation. Pete wrapped his fingers around the switch. "Bombhammer Squadron," he said calmly. "Engage." And then the first bog bomb fell. But it did not explode. It blossomed. A pillar of luminous swamp gel erupted from the water, engulfing the boats like a beast rising from the depths. The fishermen screamed as their nets dissolved into mist. Their engines choked, and the bioswamp compound spread across the hulls like a living thing. Within seconds, the boats no longer floated on the sea. They floated in something else. An artificial bog, manufactured, weaponized, hungry. Pete watched through the cockpit glass, eyes unblinking. "Well, gentlemen," he said, lifting the mic, a long theatrical pause. The Boghold ethos twitched inside him. "Looks like you're a little bogged down." The weapons officer winced as if struck. "Sir, did you just?" But Pete nodded solemnly, as though he had accepted something larger than himself. "Get used to it, son. It's a bog world now." The jet banked hard left, and the camera panned downward. Below, the fishermen flailed in the thickening swamp gel as a vast amphibious recovery drone descended, its silhouette unmistakably frog-like, its engines croaking with mechanical breath. And from above, the ocean glowed the same color as the laboratories that birthed this weapon. The same color that now rippled through Pete Hegseth's voice. The same color that whispered, "Boghold has entered the world, and the world will not escape unchanged."